Microvision technical analysis, fundamental statistics, along with reviewing my current positions and the price target. Starting off with the price action, we just validated this level of support right here. It was kind of a false breakdown, but we also have several levels of ascending support, and we have some descending support levels here. But this is the main level to watch, in my opinion. We just validated this once. We have another touch point here, another one right here, like 3 more in there. So that's like 5, 6, 7 touch points. So this is going to be a very important level and a significant level to watch in the future. If you're thinking about getting an entry point in the stock, that's an amazing entry point. Now, listen, this stock is one of the most, in my opinion, it's one of the most surefire 2x's, 3x's, 4x's, probably 5x. Maybe not 5x, but 3x for sure by the end of the year, in my opinion. And of course, I can be wrong. It's not financial advice. But in my opinion, this is one of the easiest ones that anyone can look at this stock, do your due diligence. This is an amazing stock. The potential is 100 plus easily by end of year, easily. If there's a buyout, we could be going to $500. Literally, I mean, okay, maybe not $500. Right? These are just estimates, right? Just guesses, essentially, right? But there's a lot of potential in the stock. That is what we know for certain. So entry points today. If we come back down here again, all right, it's unlikely, in my opinion. The markets are doing great. Our stocks and most stocks today are really cooling off after yesterday's rally. At least our stocks were rallying, beat the market by a ton, and today we're underperforming the market by a ton. The Nasdaq is way up, and we are getting we are on a red day. We're at a small red day right now. Microvision's getting beat down a little bit. But if we come back to this level again, it's a little bit unlikely in my opinion. But if we come back 1650s, 1640s, all the way up to where we're at now, basically 1715, we're currently trading at 1719. So it depends on where you're at. This ascending level has been very strong though. And this is the 4-hourly chart. We have perfect validations here. And this has been, we've had this drawn up for a while, right? You could have drawn this up all the way back here. Okay. We didn't have it quite then. But this is the level to watch in my opinion. Let's look at some other indicators. All right. MACD and the RSI. Let's look at the 4-hourly RSI. 56. So we're pretty neutral. We have plenty of room to run, right? I did predict that it was likely that we were going to be rejected, right, at one of these levels. And unfortunately, we are breaking below, trying to confirm the breakdown below this 38.2% retracement level. Hopefully, we can go ahead and come back up, confirm as the support. In my opinion, that is likely, but it really just depends. I mean, there's not much the technicals can really tell us here whether we're going to come down or come back up. I will tell you this: if we do confirm it, in my opinion, because with the Nasdaq soaring literally 1% and our stocks all going down, right? Pretty insane matchup there. But if we do break, we are going to be testing this level of resistance here, and there's going to be a higher chance of this breaking, given that we tested it 3 times, 3 4-hourly closes, or 3 4-hourly touch points, at least I should say. We were testing this level. Ultimately got rejected, bounced off this support, got a small bounce, and then obviously today everything is pretty much bleeding, essentially. Not everything, right? Apple and Twitter and Facebook are doing good. Those are making the market go higher. Everything else is dying, right? If we look at my main watch list, okay, there's 1,000 stocks on here. It's mostly red, right? This is the most green section, and it's Twitter, Facebook, Apple, right? Yeah, but we're mostly seeing red here. Okay, ARK is green somehow. All right, that's cool. But yeah, we're mostly seeing red. So it's nothing peculiar for Microvision to be red right now. Like more than half of the stuff is probably red. Maybe, I don't know, it's probably close. But the RSI, guys, we're pretty neutral on the MACD and the 4-hourly. The signal line is trying to cross above. That is going to be a bearish. That is going to be a sell signal. But remember, this stock can be bought out at any moment. This is similar to Bio Nano. Catalyst can drop at any moment. And I would rather you sell high. And yeah, we're kind of high right now. The valuation is kind of high, I guess, compared to a couple months ago, of course, but we got plenty of room to run, in my opinion. So this is not a good time to sell unless you're swinging or you're trying to re-enter lower, which I do not recommend doing that often on stocks like these, because the catalyst potential, if you keep doing that a lot, you are probably going to, or maybe, perhaps, a catalyst will drop. And you will be screwed because you will be trying to re-enter lower. Catalyst will drop. Stock pops 30%, 50%, 200%, and you are left with nothing because you were trying to re-enter lower. Is it worth it making a 5% more gain a couple times, or is it worth it just hold and not, dual attempt fate that much, right? To me, on a stock like this, I just hold. I trimmed a little bit of my position yesterday at the top here, but I hold and add on the dips on this stock personally, and I've already taken a lot of profit. I already taken more than $1,000 of profit in this stock, and that's a lot for someone with this account size. So let's look at the daily indicators. So MACD on the daily, we are trying to get bullish confirmation here. The MACD line is about to cross over the signal line. That is bullish. Right when we get that confirmation, I would not be surprised if we break over this this rectangular level of support here. Let me go ahead and extend this out a little bit. Okay. All right. Yeah. So we are likely to break above that level. I think once we get that bullish confirmation, that's a buy signal. That's your last buy signal. It's delayed, right? The daily MACD is not the fastest reactor as far as the indicators go. But let's look at the moving averages because we are on the daily here, and let's look at this. Okay, 200-day EMA is below the 55 and 15-day moving average. What does this mean, Brandon? What the heck is the moving averages? I don't understand. All right, stay with me. I'm gonna teach you. All right, 200-day exponential moving average. When that is below the 55-day moving average, look at these color coding. Look at this. This is your key right here. So when this is below this, right, that's a golden cross. If it was the other way around, that would be a death cross. And golden cross sounds good. It's bullish. Death cross sounds bad. It's Sauron in Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. All right. It's bad. In other words. But we have the 15-day moving average as well. That's the most important golden cross. And I know it's a little complicated. I know it's a little esoteric. I know it's jargon, right? Just listen to this, okay? We have two bullish confirmations, source and moving averages, golden crosses everywhere. We're in bullish territory. The price action is above all of the small moving averages, even with this insane day. What was that? Was that like a 27% day? I don't even remember. But yeah, we're in bullish territory in my opinion by a mile. Let's look at the Bollinger Bands on the daily. Middle Bollinger Band is trading at 1661. Okay, so we're going to be seeing some support. That's nice. We broke above this middle Bollinger Band. We're going to be seeing some support. Along with the higher we get away from this Bollinger Band, we are going to be seeing some reeling back to think of fishing, right? When you reel it back, that's kind of what we're going to be experiencing a little bit when we get farther away from this Bollinger Band, middle Bollinger Band, right? And same thing when it goes down, same thing when it goes up. Okay, I'm just trying to be fair because I said that when we were going down, and now we're above the middle Bollinger Band, so I'm trying to be consistent. All right, but right now we're barely above it, so it's more important to say that we're going to be seeing some more support coming in from that middle Bollinger Band, sitting at 1662. So that's what we're looking at as far as the technicals. Let's look at some insider ownership. Almost 8% of the shares outstanding is owned by insiders. That's what this means. That's why I'm here. I'm here to explain some of these indicators that on first glance, or if you're a beginner, you may not understand. And I'm here to do the stuff that I can do quickly that you maybe don't have time to do or whatever. All right. So 8%. That's extremely bullish. Extremely bullish. Insider ownership is very important. Institutional ownership not nearly as important, but still something we want to look for. Slightly bullish. Even if this was 50% institutional ownership, I don't really care about institutions. All right, a lot of people care about this more than I do. I don't really care. I would rather have it be high than low, but it's not a big deal for me, honestly. If the insider ownership is high, I don't care about this really at all. But 22%, it's slightly bullish nonetheless. FinViz has slightly different information. This is what they have, so it's important to look at as many sources as you can. Reddit due diligence. All right, I'll link this. Y'all are welcome. I'm always linking stuff, doing 1,000 hours of work for one video, and we get no views. All right, but it's all right. It's all right. This will be linked, guys. This is the due diligence if you need it. Okay. This is actually really good. This is an article that came out. Okay, I'm not going to scroll up because I'll probably lose the spot. All right, but it came out 15 hours ago. We'll look after I go over this real quick. But you guys, this is an article about electric vehicles surging under Biden's 1,000 executive orders, just making bureaucrats and agencies like out of nowhere. Not that. Okay, what they are doing is they're going to be putting money to companies that they feel are going to be doing good as far as clean energy or whatever. All right, but Microvision is going to benefit from this, so we can play the politics. They're going to be promoting clean energy with a lot of funds, right? With deficit spending. So Microvision is one of the industry leaders in lidar technology. And where did it say? Okay, microvision. Okay, well, this whole thing is good, but microvision is already pushing the tech to the next level. Microvision is already seeing major success. Long range lidar sensors. Okay, when they get this, if Tesla or when someone adapts their lidar technology and says, "Hey, we want to use this for a mass autonomous vehicle adoption," or something crazy like that, that's going to happen. Whether that's going to be in 5 years, or tomorrow, or in a second, or if it already happened since I'm shooting this and I'm not even refreshing the news, right? There are going to be autonomous vehicles are happening. They're going to happen 99%. I'm 99% sure autonomous vehicles will happen within the next decade, or at least to some degree. I'm not saying they're all going to be every car you see is going to be autonomous, but there is going to be some autonomous vehicles legally driving, and it's going to become normal in the next decade to some degree. Microvision will benefit massively, massively from that. Okay, I'm not trying to ear rape. I hope I'm not. I hope I'm not ear raping. All right, Google Trends. There's actually really nothing. There's really nothing here. There's no correlation really. It went all the way up on May 9th, K, 3rd, and 9th K. I do like to look at these obscure, not obscure, but like peculiar, eccentric indicators, right? No one else is going over due diligence and linking in the description. No one else is going over insider institutional ownership, or I guess some people are. But I tell you what, no one is doing. No one is doing this stuff right here. But anyways, yeah, no one is doing this stuff either. But in this one, BioNano has some interesting synthesis that I could put together based on the data. This one, not really. But current positions for microvision. All right, let's zoom in a little bit, make this a little easier for you to see. We don't need to see all of them right now. April 7th price are at 17. It's already been hit. Risk is medium. I should just go ahead and reduce this to low, honestly, by the end of the year. Okay, end of your bear case is 30. End of your bull case is 60 to 150. And let me explain something real quick. The bull case price target, that is the second number here to the right of the dash for the end of your bull case. That is the top price target that I think we can realistically get to. And if we get to it, that is a take profit sign or a sell out completely sign or just a trim the position sign for me personally. So that doesn't mean I think we're going 150 easy, bro. Get on the train, moon time. No. No. End of your bear case 30. This is where I think we're going. Minimum. But of course, remember, these are my opinions. Many would call me crazy for putting $50 on BioNano's into your bear case, and that's whatever, man. I think you're wrong. I think we're going to be. I think I'm going to prove a lot of people wrong with these price targets. But this is just my opinion, and I've been wrong before. I've only been wrong on one actually so far out of all this time the channel's been around. I mean, not that long, but we do a lot of price targets, and we've only been wrong on one so far. Not bragging. I'm not saying I'm a legend. I'm saying I can be wrong, but my track record is good. That's all I'm saying. Relevant information in regards to the title is finished now. Feel free to click off a few more important things to do. This is the part where we will do the stuff that most YouTubes do in the first 5 seconds, plus cool stuff as well. Also, we got a really cool end screen to check out if you want to check that out or not. Merch/Patreon. So we're working on that. It's getting closer to being finished. Not really, actually. The progress is slow. I'm just. There's so much stuff I'm doing right now. You don't even want to know how busy I am right now. Okay, that's irrelevant. This is the irrelevant section, though. But yeah, I'm working on that. We're getting closer. One of these days, I'm just gonna have everything done, and it's just gonna be making videos and doing the stocks. Okay, let's see how we're doing actually right now. Okay. There's nothing really to say. Yeah, but we're working on it. I'm getting it done. Some YouTubers that you can trust besides me, or at least trust a little bit. Trace Trade, Zip Trader, and Dead Inside. Jeez, about forgot. I am a newbie. I am a newbie to YouTube. All right, keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, y'all. I'm a newbie. And just now today, I think this is going to be the first video, if everything goes right, which it should. I think it's really easy to do. But if everything goes well, we should have a really nice thumbnail on this. Well, not really nice. It should look better than the normal thumbnail, maybe. Let me know what y'all think about the new thumbnails, the new thumbnail on this one, by the way. And let me know what you think about the end screen. Just go to the very last 10 seconds of the video. Check that out. Let me know what you think. But I'm figuring stuff out as I go, guys. I don't know. I never thought of myself as a techie person or an editor, or I never took the broadcast classes or whatever. I don't even know if they're called broadcast. I never took the classes that you could learn how to edit and make videos and stuff. So I'm figuring all this stuff out now. and I make mistakes, and there's going to be typos. There's going to be obvious mistakes. I don't even know. I don't even know, but you guys know what I'm talking. I'm sure you guys have come across some of my stuff in my videos, and you're like, "That's a mistake. What the heck?" Yeah. Well, this is why. Okay, I'm a newbie. All right, I've been doing this for like a month. All right, or less than that, or a little more. I don't know. But yeah, keep that in mind when you're going to go down in the comments and be like, "Brandon, what is this? What are you doing?" All right, I'm a newbie. That's what I'm doing. BrandonBallsYard.com. That's where you want to send your serious suggestions or questions. I will make mistakes, guys. I'm a newbie at YouTube, and I'm not perfect. Use several brokers if you want to use Webull. Please use that link in the description. I got a lot of every like week. I'll get one person in the comments that's like, what platform are you using for your technical analysis? Like, should have watched the whole video, man. Technical analysis. It's Webull, free stock link in the description. It's free money. There's no strings attached. If you go watch the Webull video, I have that. I'm going to have that link at the very end section, the end card, last 10 seconds of the video. You can go click that link in the video, and it should take you to that technical analysis, or not technical analysis, Webull overview, and tell you and give you the proof on why Webull is 100% safe, and on how you get free stocks and the advantages to it, and why it is the best broker, in my opinion. Our business model is never going to change based on success. We're never going to be wasting your time, or at least I'm going to try my best. I know I rant and I do irrelevant stuff, and I do Lord of the Rings references sometimes in the relevant section. There's no excuse for that. But a little fun is come on, a little fun is fine, right? I'm very to the point, but a little fun is all right. I'm never going to be wasting your time with this stuff. That's darn sure. Right? No ads, no subs, no asking for subs or likes during the relevant section of the video. Binance and let's see how Binance is doing. Bleeding. Yep, we're down 5% almost on the day. AGTC is picking up though. AGTC is carrying the team. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. Very important quote. Very, very important quote. This is not financial advice, guys. From Lord of the Rings. Yeah, from Lord of the Rings. Completely random, but it's an awesome quote. Come on. It's not financial advice, guys. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all in the next one.